Thursday. You know what time it is? Time for Tabata and Team Thursdays. This is turning into one of my favorite workouts of the week. We're going to go into a Tabata stage for the first two movements, or first two sections I should say, and the third section will be your partner wide. So the first two movements, you're going to need a barbell. Everybody's going to rock a barbell today. You're going to need a bench, maybe a plyo box, maybe a little rough on your back, but we'll be alright. And then the third movement, you're going to need always your core, which is just your own body weight. First movement in the first Tabata, we're going to go into what I call good mornings. Alright, going to really work on that hammy and that glute. This is not a fast motion, it's a control motion. Alright, the second movement in this Tabata is going to be a step up. With their step ups, excuse me, not a step up, a box jump, excuse me, box jump, box jump, box jump. You'll be doing box jumps with your own body weight. And then the third movement, we're going to go into an exercise that I love. I call it claps. I didn't come up with a good name yet, but I'm going to call it claps. All right, deal with it. After you finish that Tabata, we're going to go into the second Tabata, and that Tabata is going to be back with the barbell. The barbell movement this time is going to be a hip thrust hold. It's going to really challenge the hamstring and glute. Dropping that barbell using your own body weight with the box, but instead of a box jump this time, now we're going to go into the step ups. And then the third movement is going to be a controlled bicycle kick. Both Tabatas will be done 4 rounds each. Both Tabatas will be 30-second workloads with a 15-second rest period and a 30-second recovery once you finish all 3 exercises. Let's go ahead and go through the Tabata with the form, and then I'll come back to you and explain the partner wide, and then we'll get on and popping with the workout. All right, first movement, good mornings. You would need to take this from the ground. We're not gonna load up a whole bunch of weight. I need a weight that you can control. All right, so most of my ladies, you'll probably be rocking maybe just a barbell or a 15-pound bar with maybe 5 or 10s on the side. My fellas, I really don't want you doing nothing more than 65 pounds, putting 10s, maybe 75 pounds, 15s on each side. But you're going to control this body weight, or this barbell I should say. Again, barbell, taking it up, same principles like a deadlift. Push press to get it over your shoulders. And I want you to really concentrate on placement of the barbell. So I'm going to turn around just for the sake of the video. So typically when you do squats, you put it right on the top part of your traps. But with good mornings, I want you to roll it down to where it's comfortable here. So as you're going down into that good morning, it's not rolling up on your neck. So it's really important that when we do our good mornings, kind of at the lower part of your traps. So when our shoulders are pinched, we have that tight stomach. We now put it on our back where it works our hamstrings and core instead of our neck. Okay. So from a lateral view, again, shoulders are pinched back, lower part of your traps, tight stomach, control, and you're going to go down to where your hamstrings and glutes allow you to, and then come up slowly. Tight stomach, controlling, and then blow out. All right? Again, 30 seconds, but it's not a fast movement. Once you finish, you should have space to just drop your barbell. After you complete 30 seconds, you'll get a 15-second rest period. In your 15-second rest period, we're now gonna work those box jumps. Just like the last couple of weeks, make sure you stand upright once you get on the box. So, big load, tight stomach, using your arms. Once you're flat on the box, stand tall. That's 1. That's 2. You will knock out a total of 30 seconds with a 15-second break. And then once you complete that, you go into what I call claps. I don't know, work on me with the name. Help me, somebody help me. But, laying on your back, legs lengthen, bring one leg up, take your head and shoulder off the ground, clap is 1. Alternate, clap is 2. Every single time, using your core, come up to clap in between your legs. So again, you will work that continuously for 30 seconds with a 15-second break. Once you complete all 3, you'll get that 15-second break with an additional 30 seconds of recovery. You'll repeat that for a total 4 times. Going into our second Tabata, you're back to the barbell. So you can use a bench. My recommendation, if you're using a bench, great. It's going to be nice and soft for your back. But some of you might not want to have a bench and a plyo box, and you're just going to use the plyo box. If you have an extra t-shirt or a towel, you can kind of fold it up, create your little cushion. But some of you guys may say, man, I'm hardcore, I don't need that. Cool, just use your box. But we're gonna be doing hip thrust holds. I think a couple weeks ago we did hip thrusts. Now we're gonna go into the hold. So, however you wanna get the bar on your lap is up to you. Typically what I like to do is lay flat on the floor, or sit on the floor, put it on my hip area, and then I like to typically lean back on the box. Just like this. Once I'm up, you hold. Your goal is not to hold it downward. Your goal is to keep it high as possible to work that hamstring and glute. Hold, hold, hold for 30 seconds. All right? It's funny because last week I know Desi and them was like, I know who watched the videos because they said, Chris said, make sure you hold the barbell on your pews. So it's just the way I roll, guys. I know, corny, weird, and awkward and unorthodox, but having it in your hip corner, hip area, pubic hair area. Okay, I'm spending too much time on it. All right, so 30 seconds of work, and then you're gonna go into the step-ups. Again, this is a conditioning piece. It's not to load up the weight, so you're gonna only use your body weight. If you have the rhythm, I want you to try to keep one foot on the box at all times, so you can get as many reps as you can. So, up, keep that foot on, up, keep that foot on, up, keep that foot on. We're not doing this by any means, okay? It's too much pressure on our back and our hips. Up tall, boom, up tall. However, you're gonna knock that out for 30 seconds with a 15-second break, and then you're gonna go into the final movement of this Tabata, which is gonna be bicycle kicks. Laying back on your back, opposite elbow to opposite knee, making sure you straighten your leg out every single time, and we're not yanking it, because I'm not trying to overwork our hip flexor area. I'm trying to work our core. So control, oops. So hands behind your head, legs out, opposite elbow to opposite knee, making sure those shoulders are off the ground. A nice controlled tempo for 30 seconds. Again, 30-second workloads, 15-second rest, 30-second recovery. 4 rounds. After we finish both Tabatas, we're gonna go into our partner line. So I'm gonna stand up and talk to you on this one. I don't think we even need to do any demonstration on this part, but partner A, you have a great job to do. And that job I need you to do, what I really want you to do, am I building it up well? No. I want you to do Russian swings with a kettlebell or dumbbell, preferably a kettlebell. On your Russian swings, remember we're not going above our head because that'll make it an American swing. Using those hips, tight core, going to the chin, and back down. Point of emphasis is your glutes, using your hips with a tight core. Control and control. You're going to be doing a total of 30 reps. 30 reps. That's it. Once you get 30 reps, you will switch with partner B. Partner B, you will be doing a forearm plank. Your goal is to hold that plank until they complete their 30 reps. Once they finish, you would then switch. Partner A would switch to partner B would switch to partner A. Repeat those continuously movements for an AMRAP of 10 minutes. That's it. My challenge for you and your partner this week. Make a commitment towards each other. Option 1, switch upon your 30 swings, and whenever you get to 30, you switch, but if you're in your plank, if you happen to drop, get back into it. Or option 2, when you're doing your 30 swings, if your partner drops, you can't swing no more. You can only start swinging again when they get back into their plank. But some of you guys are just starting, that may be a little bit too difficult. Some of you guys, you can do it. Some of you guys may want to encourage your partner because they're new. Whatever it is, choose those 2 options. Let's continue to build our community. Go out your comfort zone, meet somebody that you don't know, work out with somebody you haven't met, or hey, maybe you only go to the gym to see that person, so make sure you're with that person when you work out. All right, I'm talking too much. I will see you guys later. Super proud of you. Love you guys. See you for Flex Friday. Let go.